facing a lot of Australians. Appreciate you coming in and shedding some light on
Thank
it.
you.
Well, a warning this morning to bacon lovers. Any bacon lovers out there?
Yes.
Health experts this morning are finding eating processed meat on the regular basis could cause certain kinds of cancer.
Say it isn't so, Karl.
Come on.
Today, medical expert Dr. Nick Cosworth joins us now in Canberra. Doctor, good to see you. Please tell us the experts are wrong.
Sarah, I'm a bacon lover as well. I mean, look, I think at some point, you know, these experts, they're very eminent people, but at the end of the day, we get a new story every week telling us what to eat and what we shouldn't eat.
Yes.
And I think it sometimes creates more stress and concern than it does actually fix any problem. So, look, there are chemicals in processed meats that can alter the cells in your esophagus and your bowel and put you at risk for both esophageal cancer, which is cancer of the gullet, and bowel cancer. But we have known that for quite some time, and I think the key, as always, is moderation.
So just on moderation, so I may on any given day get up and have like a ham thing for breakfast, and then I might have biltong.
I've seen it.
Mid-morning biltong, the Wagyu biltong.
The best stuff only.
And then,
Sure,
and then maybe
better.
you know something else, chicken, some sort of processed chicken for lunch. Is that too much, or what are you saying? Is it every second day, third day? What is it?
Yeah, look, I think it's problematic, and you've got to define what processed meats are. So we are talking about, as you say, bacon, biltong, smoked salmon's got nitrites in it as well, and I think, you know, with all these things, if you just have them once or twice a week, then that's the way to go. But, Karl, we need to look deeper than just saying, this is a problem, you got to change. Do you know that Woolies, it's $10.25 for a kilo of bacon, but $23 a kilo for fresh rump? Now, there's a lot of families in Australia to get their protein that are going to be going and buying the processed meat. So it's beyond a health issue and a research issue. It's also a cost of living issue and an education issue about how we teach our kids to have healthy eating habits. So I think there's a bit more to this one.
Well, and it's a practicality thing too. I was reading about this and that cooking actually increases the carcinogens. How else are you supposed to consume the meat?
Oh, well, now that we're all going to induction cookers, Sarah, I can tell you can't burn anything on an induction cooker. I tried to cook a pad CU the other day and it just didn't work. You need gas.
Pad CU is delicious.
Is it?
Chicken, yeah, it's really good.
Where does that come from? Pad CU?
It's Thai.
It's Thai.
Oh.
Come on, Karl. You can't just order the pad Thai on the menu every time.
No, it's pad Thai and the nasi goreng.
Be a bit adventurous, Karl.
Which I don't think so. In other news, a new study has shown 1 in 10 people will end up with long COVID. This is a significant issue, this. How do we reapproach the virus now, and what do those people do?
Well, look, I treat patients with long COVID, and any post-viral prolonged symptoms, whether it's from glandular fever or COVID or Ross River virus, it's incredibly distressing. But, Karl, I would just ask our viewers, are they really looking around and seeing 1 in 10 of their mates and colleagues suffering from long COVID symptoms? So that study is highly over-exaggerated with those sort of numbers. And in actual fact, there's an Israeli study which shows very clearly that between the 3 to 12 month mark after COVID, for those with prolonged symptoms, by the 12-month mark, nearly all of those people are symptom-free. And I think that's the good news for those suffering from the debilitating symptoms of long COVID.
OK, so Sarah has an admission to make to the country this morning.
I'm recovering from COVID,
Yes.
but not long COVID, thankfully. I thought I was one of those amazing humans, superhumans, who never contracted it until 3 years down the track. Doc, I got it over New Year, which was not much fun, but I've still got the remnants of it. I mean, it's certainly not long COVID. I spoke to somebody last year who had long COVID.
What sort of remnants?
I'm not contagious anymore. You're okay, Karl.
Sure?
Well, you look
But that
you look
might
pretty
explain
healthy.
my throaty, nasally sound, and I apologise.
Yeah, and I think you'll get that. And if we remember pre-COVID, remember there was a pre-COVID time when we just got respiratory viruses.
Yeah.
There was such a thing called the 100-day cough, which used to be what adults would get if they contracted whooping cough again. Parainfluenza virus gives you a very throaty cough for many weeks afterwards. So this is actually not as unusual as we're led to believe.
Brace yourself for 100 days of this, Karl.
And Doctor, I'm perfectly safe here, right?
100%, Karl. You're Superman. You'll be fine.
All right, Superman. I like that. Thank you very much, Doc. Well, coming up on